Thanks for staying with us. Now, it looks like the government is going to be all out to promote consumerism. Earlier this morning, the government released the official guide for consumers by Rajiv Agarwal in both English and Tamil. In order to empower people from all sections of society, the guide is to make sure they don't get shortchanged and know their basic rights as a consumer and the procedure really to file any complaint. Over to the international sector now, 3 people have died and several injured after a small airplane crashed near a grandstand at an air show in US state of Nevada. The vintage World War II era aircraft crashed at the National Championship air races. 54 people were taken to hospital, some in critical condition. Rest of the races have been called off. Authorities are probing the cause of the crash. India now has announced its support to the Transitional Council of Libya ahead of the upcoming UN General Assembly session in New York. A delegation of the Council will be attending the session. The Foreign Ministry said today that India will be participating in the high-level meeting on Libya to be held on the sidelines of the UNGA. At this meeting, India will commit itself to supporting Libya's political transition. Meanwhile, anti-Gaddafi forces in Libya are regrouping for fresh attacks on loyalist strongholds after suffering a setback in one town. The anti-Gaddafi troops were forced back by artillery fire on Friday and also faced fierce fighting in Colonel Muammar Gaddafi's home. Well, over to the world of sport now, and athletics seems to come to the forefront, and current 100-meter world champion Johan Blake of Jamaica won the 200 meters at the Diamond League meeting in Brussels. Blake clocked 19.26 seconds, which in fact is the second fastest timing ever in 200 meters. The world record of 19.19 belongs to none other than Blake's fellow Jamaican, Usain Bolt. Meanwhile, Bolt himself won the 100 meters race at the same meet, clocking 9.76 seconds. That's in fact the season's best timing in the 100-meter event. The season record is 9.78, was also set by a Jamaican, that was Asafa Powell. Well, earlier this evening, a rather interesting book launch took place at Crossword Bookstore in Chennai, titled interestingly, Thunder Demons. Penned down by Deepika Mukherjee, the book is her debut novel and was longlisted for the Man Asian Literary Prize in 2009. The book is about a young girl's love story based in Malaysia. The author of Thunder Demons is based in China right now, where she currently works as a professor of linguistic studies.
And you see filmy scarves.
This is also a story about love. It is a story about a woman and her life in Malaysia, and so I think it makes for an interesting read, even if you just want to read a story about a family. And it does go through 3 generations, so there is a story of Malaysia and how it's been changing.
From, of course, that little piece of news from the city of Chennai, we now move to movies. Ranbir Kapoor and Nargis Tara Rockstar is up for release in November, but the film's music is already making waves. Here's a fresh new track from the film. Here is this foot-tapping number.
तेरा रूम कतिया करूं तेरा रूम तेरा रू 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 सारी रात कतिया करूं सारी रात कतिया करूं सारा दिन सोचा विच लंघदा तेरे नहीं हुण जींदे
Well, moving to another piece of news from the city of Chennai, the Officers Training Academy reverberated today with drum beats and thumping of drill boots in the run-up to the next passing out parade. 370 gentlemen and lady cadets were inducted into the office cadre of the Indian Army at the OTA. Well, we certainly do hope you enjoy these visuals that we leave you with. Thanks so much for watching and good night.